Okay, let's get this stream started by obviously turning on New Vegas, because it's New Vegas, which is weird, so it needs trippy vision. Where it's recording itself, recording itself, recording itself, recording itself, recurring until it goes down to like 1 pixel. You know, it keeps... I mean, it would still keep going. I mean... I'm honestly surprised such things don't crash the system. But... yeah. Weird. And of course, New Vegas has to be started up through a different, you know, because it's default launcher. For all you need, you either have to do it 100% manually and bypass the launcher somehow, or you've got to use Fallout Mod Manager, because the default launcher in New Vegas is atrocious. It's just... And there's no way... I don't think there's a way to... I'm not sure if there's actually a way to bypass the fucker. But it basically shuffles your mods randomly whenever it loads. It's really bad. Whenever you edit a mod, that mod apparently just shifts in the load order somewhat. It's really bad. What was I doing? I actually don't know what I was doing. Yes, that was going to advance. I need to find C4 somewhere. Because I needed to blow up those fucking powder gangers, because I don't want to hear the Vault 19 powder gangers continue to terrorize the Mojave for years for the 15th time. Yeah, because it's such an out-of-the-way quest. That and its vaults, which I absolutely despise. I mean, technically you don't have to go in the vault, but you need a load of C4 to blow it up. I mean, there's nothing better than blowing a vault up, but... you know, I need C4 for it, and specifically C4. Which is rather annoying. But... I also need to get my explosive skill up so I can actually deal with those bloody misfits. Who knew? Ants. I was totally I didn't intend to fight fire with fire, but okay. That'll do. Standards. I thought I had standards, I forgot I had a Dragon Breath rounds equipped. Oh no! Ants! No more ants. Oh yeah, the quickest way to the Mojave outpost is through Deathclaw Country. Well, everyone loves Deathclaw Country, right? Right? Wait, if that's a no, that's a powder gang that's fighting geckos. I was hoping it was a Legion Death Squad so it could be Deathclaw bait. What, is it not a fitting way for the Legion to die at the hands of a Deathclaw? Yeah, it's a little too good for him, I know. Great. Look at them. Anti-material rifle, where are you when I need you? Oh no, I didn't sell it, did I? Or have I not got one? Oh, I don't have one. Damn. What a rocket launcher it is. Nope, Rex is down. Well done, Veronica. You kill cam turning.
Trouble. Come on.
Oh. I don't have the Stimpaks to deal with this. Minigun, that works. Minigun's gonna work. Oh god, there's so many of them! Look at them prowl. I mean, the best way is to just go slow. Try not... I mean, that one in the middle was gonna get me... Oh great, there's another one over here. I'm not just one. How many bloody things can there be? Oh fuck. Run. Run away. Always jump off cliffs, that confuses enemy AI. I don't know. Oh dear, there's 4 of them. Ugh. 4 Deathclaws, and they're all like alert as well. They're really obnoxious. When you think you've got an anti-materiel rifle and you don't, that's always a problem. Look at them, there's like 6 of them just prowling. Oh, they're even over there. They're everywhere. Fine, I'll go through Cazador country. It's slightly safer because I at least have the weapons to deal with them. Oh, until I run out shotgun round, in which case I won't, but... I at least have some weapons to deal with Deathclaw country. That is going to be... If for New Vegas has that many Deathclaws in that spot, that place is going to be... You will need a hell of a lot of missiles to get through there. Except vanilla... Well, at least in mine, anyway. Because I have Deathclaws buffed to a point where they're actually worthy of the name. Rather than Cuddle Claws. Yeah, they might as well be called Cuddle Claws in bloody Fallout 4, because they are so weak. Oh god, more. Oh god, look at them! Even more of them! Plasma? Seems an unusual weapon for a powder ganger. No, I keep forgetting that plasma's actually a weak weapon in New Vegas. It's sort of like the height of energy weapon technology, and it's like the weakest thing ever. It's like a complete bottom grade weapon. No, there is nothing in that silo. Yeah, the cave to get into the below. Oh, fuck it, I'll just constantly sell C4 if I need C4. I'll just say I rigged it up with some grenades. I don't want to go in the... No, you don't want to go in the main entrance of the vault, though. That's the main entrance. You don't want to go that way. That's the boring way. Oh, Rex is alive again. Little funny factoid. The Fallout 4 was definitely supposed to have... Oh, I didn't have a shovel. But Fallout 4 was definitely supposed to have Dogmeat as a separate companion to regular companions. Just it never got implemented for some reason. Because companions all have dialogue referencing healing Dogmeat, which is impossible to hear without mods, unless you happen to have Dogmeat go down in a settlement next to your other companion. So you don't technically have to go in a shitty vault, because I hate vaults. No, itchy eye. Oh dear, I'm in punchy mode, have you? I suppose...
Yes! Does jumping at them with my fit?
I want you to go back to using your gun. I don't know why you went back to the stupid power fist. And Overrun, when she goes back to the power fist, she stays with a stupid power fist. And just as a point of reference, melee companions do not work. They are rather unreliable at best. Now, where's this rock that I have to plant shit on to make it go boom? No, it's not actually in the vault, is it? Is that it? I can never remember where it is. That's Vault 19. I don't think I want to be in Vault 19, though. That's it. It's like 5 packs of C4 is ridiculous. It's like C4 is an extremely rare item. At least you don't need a stupid debt. It's like C4 is a very, very rare weapon. Okay, so its console commands is 1221C1. I don't know why it's got plural on plastic explosive, because the plural plastic explosive is plastic explosive. It's not plastic explosives, that's wrong, it's plastic explosive. And then you teleport out of the cave. I am finally away from vaults. And in case it hasn't become abundantly clear, I despise vaults because they are little mazes. And I don't like mazes. So that rarely works because of the way it works with level lists, it's rather broken. Yeah, really can't be arsed with the rest of Search Like a Million. And everywhere there was a bit of the vault, there's now a steaming pile. And I don't have to hear about how the Vault 19 power gangers ever have to terrorize Mojave for years. I'll just say we rigged it with some long fuse. Basically ran a string to some dynamite and blew it up that way. I mean, it's fucking dynamite. You know, there were explosives before C4. C4 isn't the only thing that goes boom. You can set with some form of timer. Little fun fact about C4, you can technically cook with it. And I'm not talking about like blowing shit up to cook it. No, I'm talking about lighting a block of C4 on fire and cooking it using it as a fuel source. And it will not go off. You can even stomp on it while it's on fire and it won't go off. It's fantastically stable. Seriously, how many whiskey bottles do these cons have? Every time I hear that word, I really struggle to contain. I'm trying to say it like like I'm William Shatner. If you don't know, just type in Star Trek Khan with like a million N's and it will come up. I'm sure of it. I mean, it's such a hilariously bad delivery. You know, it's brilliant. It's one of those things you could own. Wait a second. They don't respawn. The Cazadors didn't respawn. How weird. Okay, what is it? Well, judging by the speed it's not moving, I'll say it's not a Cazador.
For the Brotherhood.
Oh, it's Coyote that was in the rocks. Weird. And then Rex goes through the rocks to get it. Well, at least Rex is useful for something. Except being a cute little dog companion that you have to have. And Good Springs. The first thing in Fallout I ever saw was Good Springs. Yeah, I know. I actually started with New Vegas. Which is probably why I could never get into Fallout 3. Because my first shot in New Vegas was inside there. What the... The mantis escaped the schoolhouse or something.
If you're looking for supplies, chat over at the general store can help you out.
Wow, actually picking crops is crimes here. It's unusual. I don't think this bighorn is where it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be in some sort of cattle pen. Really? I love how it's still bobbling around like it's completely normal, rather than shut down. Also, I know that's a speaker, but I always think it's a sort of eye. You know, it's clearly still online because it's like recognizing my existence, but you know, weird. Technically, so Victor's can only be in one security at a time, apparently. You'd think that when one got used it would sort of revert, but no. Oh, what's this? Crow? Oh, obsidian. Nah, having obsidian around is kind of cheating. I was contemplating taking obsidian along, but she's kind of cheating. I mean, think about it, having a Deathclaw Mammo following you around is kind of cheating. Climb the wall that I'm sure was supposed to be an invisi-wall. It's a radio that doesn't have an antenna. How is it supposed... You know, it's got all the equipment, but... You know, it's clear that it doesn't actually... It's never broadcasted. Ah, Scale Handbook. I know that's a proper... There's a skill. I knew that was a skill book. I didn't know it was there. I just saw a location and went down to it, and it's a radio station that doesn't have a radio mast, so it can't. And it's in a mountain, so it can't You know, it's in like a little valley, so there's no way it could broadcast. Brilliant design there. Probably why Lone Wolf Radio is a non-existent entity. It's because whoever set it up didn't have a clue. Oh, Rex is dead. Yeah. You're thinking, how can Rex die? Rex is invincible normally. Well, yes. Non-human companions scale horrifically. Vanilla. They just seem to get completely confused. They get completely baffled by like leveling up, and they start getting. When I say ridiculous, I mean ridiculous. you know, non-human companions got like over 10,000 health. They got absolutely ridiculous with the scaling. To the point where I basically turned the scaling off and locked them at like level 20. You know, because I was sick of them being invincible. I mean, a dog should not be invincible. I don't care how good those cybernetics are, it's gonna go down. Same with Mr. Gutsy. Yeah, that will go down. You know. Oh yes. When I see this garbage can, I can only think of it dancing. If you don't know what I mean, go onto the For New Vegas Discord and you'll find it. They made a GIF of their three garbage can, three or more. I saw three distinct shapes. You know, 3 or more garbage can models, one upright, one bent, and one really bent. And, you know, they put them in sequence and made it rapidly cycle so it looks like it's dancing. You know, like sort of dancing cola can novelty items, or the dancing cactus, or, you know, something like one of those little novelty items. And that's how it seems to dance, and it's quite funny. I mean, I appreciate things like that. I mean, you know, it shows that even though they seem a very professional team, they're not adverse to doing something silly. You know, because the 4 New Vegas team has always struck me as at least looking. I don't know if they actually are, but until that dancing garbage can, they've always struck me as looking incredibly professional about how they go about their updates. You know, regular, within a, you know, give or take a few hours. You know, you know, everything has like the logo on it. But you know, I never thought they had a sense of humour until I saw that dancing garbage can. Oh, for the love of it, the kill cam is just obnoxious. You know, it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't, you know, it didn't snap you around to look at it. Almost made it to Mojave Outpost, which is actually in California. Yeah, we're not actually in Nevada at the moment because it sort of straddles the border. Nipton actually is a border town. Good Springs is actually in California. And it is an actual town, and credits where it's due, it does look a lot like the real town in New Vegas. It really is just like that saloon and a few buildings, and that's it. I can't believe for the longest time I never even knew this place existed. I just thought it was a building you couldn't go in, because obviously it's Fallout, you would assume that. Hands clean. Yep. Limey. Gotta put my grease on. Always gotta put my grease on.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind? They want to buy Cassidy? No. Even times being what they are. If someone came up to you and offered you Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your... Point is, Alice McLafferty, eh? No. Still, it's not about the money. Dad had Look, I know you came all this way.
You think this would be like a speech check or something?
These days. Just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I got the speech.
That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. All right.
I don't know why there's a harder speech challenge.
There you go. Caravan's yours. No idea. Maybe head back. You got one.
Oh yes, followers are... Even though I've got the multi-follower mod, they are really, really anal when it comes to
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Let's just take all the ammo you picked up out of nowhere. Like, where are you even getting this ammo? Why are you even picking it up? It's not even for a weapon you've got. I hate this.
What'd you think of Mr. House? I was surprised he only had the. Why does every? Nice. Can I order room service?
So I do hate the companion wheel. I know a lot of people like it, but I just can't get along with it. Now again, I think I'm old-fashioned in that I deal with words and not symbols.
Go with you. The outpost lost its charm about 3 bottles ago. Walking the Mojave
that doesn't seem like much for Cass. 3 bottles a month.
That's for
sure.
sure.
That's not much.
All right.
Yeah, if that was midday, that would have been funnier.
The outpost behind.
Oh, I got stuck on Rex. I thought I somehow managed to get.
Let's distribute the weight.
No, refill unit, very handy item. Which weapon do I give her? It's gotta be better than use. It's gotta be better than the useless caravan shotgun. That's the only concern. Because the caravan shotgun is bad. I don't know what. I'll just give it that 12. Also, machine gun that Veronica pulled out of her ass. Because you can always do with a 50 cal round. Oh, I hate how you can't do it with the arrow keys and A is accept. It's really dumb. That's better. I love I can just jump over a fence like that and run on top of it. Gotta love physics engines. They are never like reality, ever. Also, I think this is one of few places in New Vegas where there's vehicles that actually blow up. It's like one of the very few places in New Vegas with vehicles that actually explode. And it's specifically the trucks, I think, that blow up. Because no, that was just the music. You know, I hear the rumble, like what sounds like helicopter blades, and I'm always a little concerned that an unclave vertebra is about to land on my face. Yep, that sounds like a laser. Okay, maybe it was actually the enclave. I love how a dog knocks over someone in fucking power armor. That's ridiculous. And Rex is down.
You're just in time for your ass.
Oh fuck. Pip-Boy, go up. Blood down a retarded amount of bottles. Apple slugs. Never not effective against power armor. I mean, they just. So it was a vertebra then. Now, Paul's bloody hell. He had a lot there. Well, so it was a vertebra. Yay. You know, Fallout 4's healing was really, really easy to see. I mean, okay, it wasn't perfect, you didn't always filter full when you thought you were because the health meter in the menu wasn't as long as your actual one. Great. Another one? How did that vertebra drop off, or is this the Brotherhood patrol that they were fighting with, except it's hostile, so it can't be Brotherhood? Seriously, how many of these does that vertebra drop off? Oh, guys, I need to put that out of its... That needed to be put out of its misery. I was just changing to a more reliable ammo. 4OB will do. Gotta love when the physics puts the animals the wrong way up. Well, not animals. Tends to actually happen with the giant insects. For some reason, I've seen rad scorpions be like the wrong way up. We knew ants. Yeah, funny thing is, when I think of, like, a desert, the insects I think of tend to be scorpions and not ants. You know, I don't tend to think of ants in a desert. It's not... I don't know if they are, but what I tend to think of tends to be like scorpions. You know, something a bit hardier. You know, something quite hardy. Well, I thought ants preferred like actual soil rather than like dusty sand. Well, scorpions seem to survive just about anywhere that isn't like, well, anywhere, I think. And yeah, I don't think scorpions are even really present in some countries, like England. You know, it's kind of one of those unusual... And you! Howdy, gangers! There is now just a red splat where the powder ganger used to be. That's one of the things I hope for New Vegas changes, is the enemies just being completely useless later on. I mean, they're doing it with weapons, so that, like, all weapons will be useful. They're also removing some of the more absurd chambering that happens in Fallout 4, because, well, some of the chambering is just absurd. But, you know, it's a case of they're making full use of the system, so hopefully they'll make it so NPCs level. I wouldn't put powder gangers as too strong, you know, I wouldn't, but I'd have them scale a little. You know, I wouldn't have them scale to a high degree, but I'd have them scale higher than, like, a 0. You know, like, scale up to, say, level 15, for example. No. This stops me. Yeah, I could squeeze my ass through just. Even with a power arm, I could just about squeeze my ass through. I'm sorry, but I don't like to be defeated by the fact that the wall is clearly able to be gone through, but can't. You know, like the 3.5 foot wide bar spacing. Yeah, I can just about squeeze through that, even with the power armor. Might require a good shove from Cass, but I would have got through. I knew! strangely non-hostile.
Still had robo dogs around.
Oh dear, a straight razor. It's like, talk about garbage weapons, 9mm and a straight razor, they never even get better. And that's sort of the problem with New Vegas' scaling, is that, you know, I don't mind things, they need to scale up a bit. A radical roach. The hit detection on radical roaches is really dodgy. No, I think that was just the music farting. It's say I am not used to listening to the music in New Vegas. And to be honest, I can't say I'd miss it either. Apart from Doc Mitchell's theme, I can't say I would even miss it, but you know, that's like the only theme in New Vegas I even remotely remember. Yuck. Bloatflies. Really? That missed? These dragon breath rounds barely ever miss. They're really short range, but they don't miss. Yeah, well, I've got to go avoid Deathclaw country. Also, I love how it's specifically a Vault Boy on that side. Not just a general 60s style cartoon of a criminal. No, specifically a Vault Boy. Makes you wonder what was going on in that prison. More on hostile powder gangers.
Damn, run low on smokes again.
Prince got some new sheriff watching over the town.
Woo, kitchen knife! The only good thing about that is... in 4 New Vegas, that will have blue tape on it. And as everyone knows, blue tape is the way to life. You know, if you've got... You know, if you can... Why you would wrap the handle in blue tape, I don't know. Where you even get said blue tape from, because the duct tape isn't blue. I don't know where they get this blue tape from. It's also sort of like Axis's trademark. You know, it's sort of like, it seems to be for some reason he has blue tape as his trademark. You know, I think it's a reference to his home country, because that's a blue and yellow flag. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. I know it's the same country as IKEA, but I don't know. Can I remember quite which country it is? Sweden, I think, but never 100% sure. Also, what the hell am I going through? Deathclaw country? What kind of idiot am I? Oh yeah, a big one. Just carefully skirt it. And you, bark scorpions. I almost feel bad wasting ammo on them. Well, delivery must have been here.
Let's paint this place red.
Wow, bark scorpions suck. That's like the one word you can use to describe a bark scorpion is shit. Or crap, or any other fecal, or whatever manner of synonym you have for feces. Because that's kind of how bad they are. Oh, friendly super
Good work,
mutant.
human. Maybe now that I still have a job to do here. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacob.
So these super mutants are friendly. Well, more friendly anyway. Yeah, everywhere. Yeah. It's a centaur. It's repulsive. Really? These are friendly now as well. So. I don't know why the combat music stuck. Oh, Nightkin. I love how the super mutants aren't defending the Nightkin. I think are generally hostile, and I don't think that they tend to be friendly. Or I guess they're afraid someone's seen them. You know, schizophrenic from the stupid stealth boys. You know, one good reason to avoid stealth boys. Always, I mean. Oh look at them, waiting. I mean, even with a missile launcher, I'm not taking the fuckers down. At least I'm safe up here, I think. Oh god, oh sweet goddess, look how many of them there are. Look at them! They are everywhere. What's funny is this is a lot more interesting terrain than like down there. And this is the part where you're not even really supposed to be. You know, I'm only up here because I'm trying to avoid the death claws. Where the hell's my quest marker pointing? Like, what? Oh, why is it pointing there? I mean, I actually want to go north. Oh dear, Cass is engaged with death claws. Perfect, it gives me a chance to run away. Wow, that machine gun's overpowered. Or it was a baby one, as you know. Nope, there she goes. Take one down, but the next one will get you. Because Cass alerted them, I need to run away. And fast. Don't know where that quest is taking me. The quest markers can be really random in New Vegas. They just sort of point, like they want you to take a specific route. I mean, when it comes to quest markers, Fallout 4 is definitely does them the best, because they point to where you're going, and they auto-update whenever you go out a way that's, you know, not the way you came in. Skyrim's only going to update if you go out the way they came in, so they can get confused. If you're going through a dungeon that pops out above, they can get really confused. Well, Fallout 4 is, like, I think more designed to basically be able to jump off shit and survive, or Skyrim it's kind of, you've got to sort of awkwardly either, you know, you got to use the become ethereal and invinci jump. Oh great, Legion Death Squad time. In the butt crack. Shoot him where it hurts. Shoot him in the groin. Oh, he blew up. I must have done enough damage to his torso to cause him to blow.
Time for some getting.
Yep. Where are you, little Legion coward? Oh, he's ran off like a little bitch. Oh, he ran away. He actually ran away. What a little bitch. So much for fearless warriors of Kaiser. Yeah, the commanders have trained to commit suicide if they are captured. Their regular soldiers run like little bitches. Sounds about right. So yeah, I don't know where that quest marker's pointing me. They really don't. I mean, it's trying to take me around the back end of Vegas. Also, is that not the most pointlessly long-winded monorail track you could have? I mean, why does it need to go all the way around there? Why couldn't it just go like half the distance? Oh, half of it's LOD and half of it isn't. You think the... I don't know why the LOD is such a different, so much bigger than the rest. I really don't know. It's like, but that's Crimson Caravan right there. So why the hell was it trying to take me around the back end of Vegas? I do love how New Vegas looks absolutely nothing like Vegas. I'm not even convinced that you can see all the casinos that are actually on the strip. Because there's only two buildings, and of course there's 3 casinos. So I'm not even convinced that it's like the same shot. You know, oh no, there's the Ultralux. Like a totally different plot. So that must be Grimora, and that must be the top ops. But yeah, it's like doesn't look anything like, apart from the it's like barely anything like Vegas. That marker still hasn't updated. Now it has. Finally.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Welcome back. Yes, I understand that he's decided to quit. Then again, perhaps I'd rather not. Very good. On occasion, it's proven to be more profitable in the long run to simply buy out the company. Something has actually come up. A prospector recently came through here and spent a lot. Closer inspection of these caps has the most likely source of these new caps is the old sarsaparilla bottling plant. Go there, locate the bottle cap press, and disable it. What would you like to know?
I'm just... No one can explain why it sprung up as a currency.
People have been counterfeiting bottle caps forever, but it's always been small scale. A bottle cap press is a whole other threat. We can't have anyone devaluing our currency by mass-producing new bottle caps.
I love how this is an Crimson Caravan is NCR. NCR has proper currency, not bottle caps.
Certainly. Bottle caps do wear out or get damaged. Some people even insist on using bottle caps in explosive devices for some reason. We make it a point to scour pre-war bottling plants and recover or disable the bottle cap.
Yeah, just because you aren't printing the money means it's a problem.
Lots of little things. The paint on the label, the machining, the type of metal it's made from. I know there's counterfeit caps floating around, of course. Fortunately, they're very time-consuming to make.
That's the beauty of it. Once you've made a bottle cap-shaped die, bottle caps are hilariously easy to manufacture. If you've got the raw materials, which you'd have to assume you would, bottle caps are hilariously easy to manufacture because they're just stamped.
Did you know the strips all...
It's a case of, you just stamp them out. It's the paint that's the hard thing, and a press doesn't, the whole fact that, oh, it's a bottle cap press, it's the end of the world. Is it really? A bottle cap press is basically the only valuable bit of it is the die. And to be honest, you could probably make the die. It's the bit that paints it that make it You know, and paint is probably the thing that's hard to come across in the wasteland. You know, metal. Well, let's face it. The Blue Bronze Age had metal. You know, that was like a couple of thousand years ago, so getting new metal isn't really a problem. You know, same with building with bricks. Bricks can be made pretty easily. You know, you find or you just pick up the crap that fell down from these buildings and you just stick it back together. Also, as someone who lives in a country where our houses are made of bricks, that's not how you build a brick wall. The textures don't line up at all. I mean, look at that one. Mortar join, brick. Mortar join, brick. You don't build walls like that. Typically, most walls is layer of bricks, layer of air, layer of bricks. The air is where you put insulation if you're, you know, what we call cavity wall insulation. You know, because cavity, you know, air in walls is better for keeping, you know, it's better insulating than just brick on brick. So most brick walls have brick, layer of bricks, gap, layer of bricks. But this is America, and I don't think Americans really quite understand how brick-built structures work. They're very unusual in America. Now, when it comes to wood, you can't beat the Americans when it comes to wooden structures. The speed at which they stick wood structures up is just ridiculous. You know, I find it amazing how quickly they can put up something made out of wood. But bricks aren't really normal. Wow, someone must have really hated Sunset Sarsaparilla to shove one in the garbage can. That's filled. The bigger question is, would you really drink it after this many years? You know, it's not like a Nuka-Cola, which is irradiated and probably keeps itself clean. Or Nuka-Cola Quantum, which is so radioactive it actually cleans itself. Yeah, Nuka-Cola Quantum's disgusting and people drink it. I think it's also hilariously addictive as well. At least in New Vegas, I'm pretty sure it's addictive. Oh no, shit, sarsaparilla. Door to factory floor. That rhymes. Hungry man. Made with pure sugar. Yes.
Do not attack.
Don't try and shoot me, Protect Drone. You really thought that would work, didn't?
Commencing attack on.
And now it's flaming wreck. Now where's this bottle? See, this is just a device basically. Hell, I actually think it's a model of a drill. I don't think this is actually a proper bottle cap press because that is clearly just a sort of a drill. Itchy. You actually got something in it. Surprising. Whee. It's trying to send me around the back end of it. Look, it's trying to send me back. Yeah, it's actually trying to. Actually, that's actually pointing to the right thing. But it's still trying to take me around the back end of it. It's like it can't comprehend that you can go around the front. Out of energy. Got out my action points. pumping station. Nope, cistern. Same basic thing, though. It's both to do with water. Or sewage, typically with cisterns. And that, you know, there tends to be quite a bit of sewage in cisterns. What the? Oh, it's a lobotomite that's escaped. With a satellite fist of all things. Did they take its eye? I think they took its eyes. Ew. How does it even know where things are? Do they replace it with sonar or something? Oh. See what I meant about, like, ridiculous scaling for non-humans? Why did that dog take, like 5 hits? It's a fucking dog. And I shot it in the head. I don't care how much cybernetics it has, that glass brain is going to die. Sneeze. When you know a sneeze is coming, you can at least prepare for it. Cracked. Cracked. Not cracked. Dog meat syndrome. Your dog is an absent-minded little shit who likes to stand in doorways. Yay, the one bit of loot in that entire building. You know, at least companions you can don't tend to block doorways half as much as the dogs do. It's funny because I've never once had my dog block my doorway. He tries to trip me over because he like when you're walking along, he always likes to take the smallest path. So if there's like you're walking close to a counter, for example, my dog would loves to squeeze between you and the counter and try and trip you over. He's a little turd, and I mean that in so many ways. I mean, let's just say. My sister's boyfriend came home recently. Came into our house recently. That he thought the smell of my dog's breath he thought my dog had had a shit. My dog hadn't. It was just my dog's breath from all the barking. It's awful.
Hello there. Welcome to the crim. The name's Hostetler. Don Hostetler. I already told you. You know, hiring isn't...
You're completely pointless.
Welcome back. Good. I'm sure you were...
No, that's that quest look done. Might as well go back to Camp Golf. Why can't I just...
Well, now that I'm free of the... I'd like to pay my...
Sure.
Upside of Vegas, here, Tal. Been weeks since it was hit. Well, I still wouldn't mind going there and crossing my heart a few times. I got... Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guard. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot.
Yep.
I've heard that Securitrons are now...
There's a fun little factoid with this companion quest, is it locks you out. It becomes a choice of whether you want to do this companion quest or you want to do the Van Graff quest. You know, it sort of becomes one or the other. if I remember correctly. Or at least I know you can't do this quest if you've done the Van Graff quest, because the Van Graff quest requires killing Cass. And they end up helping the Legion anyway, so they deserve to die anyway. Oh, I hope this quest mark is actually pointing me at the fucking caravan site. Yeah, it is actually, that's surprising. I can't wedge both keys down with the Enterprise. There's only so much you can do. Sprint, 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 sprint. Boing. I'll wait for the AP to recharge. Sprint, 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 sprint. Sprint, 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 sprint. Splint. Sprint, splint, sprint, sprint, splint, sprint. Recharge. There it is. I can see it now. It's a wagon and a dead Brahmin, and no one's decided to like raid. I'm surprised the fiends haven't consumed it. Although they probably just looked for the drugs and then moved on. I don't know if they care for actual food.
God, there's almost nothing left. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burn looks so close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat? We should check the wagon. Whatever we find...
Jumping in the bloody wagon.
You know what? One of our caravans got hit a few months back. I wonder if he made the same mistake. And that... Alright then.
Oh, is this the one that's in the arse end of yep? Of course it is. We'll have to know where I'd be without this sprint mod. Probably fast traveling in a lot of places because it is tedious. You know, not having sprint is rather tedious considering the large expanses of nothing you have to cover. I mean, look, for the entire distance in a straight line, there is not one structure. There, or at least any structure with lot anyway. Whee! This has absolutely nothing to do with building for the Blue Hoover Dam. At least I think it doesn't. I don't think the Van Graffs have anything to do with a slideshow. But... it's not the NCR Dirt Trooper. Yep. So I don't think this has anything to do with a slideshow, but I blew up the Vault 19, and I'm happy for a video. Now I've got to go back to Camp Golf, get that done, and I think that's it. I think I can actually do Hoover Dam after that. I'm just got to get the Misfits into grenade training. I mean, I could cheat, but that's worse. That's basic. You know, cheating is almost the same as not doing anything. Yeah, because they're still useless. I feel like I've been here before. Oh yeah, I have. Keep on running, gotta keep on running. Ah! It's Booby Trap House. Gotta get into the Booby Trapped house. Look. When you know it's booby trapped. Or did he just booby trap his mailbox? Oh, again? There's one weird mattress. I think it's wider than it is long. That is one weird ass mattress. I think that's a very, very short bed. That's weird. I thought this house was booby trapped. I know there's one out. Yeah, it's booby trapped. Goodbye, fiend. Wearing sieves as a bra. You know, there's a point where it is neither armor nor comfortable. Because I can tell you one thing, I do not, you know, especially if you're not wearing a regular bra underneath, I can guarantee the one thing I would not want on my breasts is a fucking sieve. You know, short of cheese grater or something a bit sharper, there's not going to be much worse than a sieve. I mean, a colander would be pretty bad and uncomfortable, but to be honest, anything with no padding is uncomfortable. I mean, but, you know, wearing a sieve, it's neither protective, covering, or even uncomfortable, so why bother? Stretch. We'll reach this caravan eventually, I'm sure. Oh, hello, I'm a German. Yeah, the NCR is corrupt, but the thing with the NCR is, at least you know it's corrupt. You know, it's just another corrupt democracy.
More energy weapons hit this caravan. This is Brotherhood-level murder here. But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose. Let's poke around a bit.
The comment makes no sense. Brotherhood level murder, but they don't do that. Yeah, because the Brotherhood isn't that bad. You know, the Brotherhood also only attacks you if you use things that they don't like energy weapons. And I'm definitely not going to fight a Cazador. I'm not.
What's that? They've marked another spot. Yeah, it's not any closer than...
And now we're going back to the other side of Vegas again. Gotta run across Vegas for the 15th time. Still running. Still running. Gotta keep running. Gotta keep running. Yeah, this basically just makes you do a lap of Vegas for like no good reason. It's taken a whole day to circle Vegas. Almost there. Oh look. Wait, that's an unusual sight for Vegas. The fuck? I have never once seen rad scorpions attack each other. An albino rad scorpion in Vegas is pretty odd. And never once have I seen them attack each other. That's very unusual.
Another caravan burned, except someone made camp. Let's look around.
You know, the fact that the Van Graff folks here before, but the caravan guard isn't. Get out of the way, Rex.
That does it. That's all I need to know. Crimson Caravan and the Van Graffs. They were behind burning these caravans, and they've got to answer. I'm gonna get some extra ammo, a few bottles of whiskey, and then show them how Cassidy's settle accounts. Don't care much for which one we kill first. Whether settling accounts with McLafferty or making that bitch Gloria eat her hair. The Van Graffs are gonna be tougher, so we'll likely get killed there. If we go to the Crimson... Still, we give the Van Graffs the what for? That means all those guns they used on my caravan?
You know, I don't get why you'd kill the You know, Crimson Caravan's involvement seems a bit weird. You know, I don't get why you would kill off your competition and then buy them out. You know, like, there's a difference between, like, threatening your competition, like killing a couple of their caravans, but, like, actively wiping them out is a bit stupid if you're intending to buy them off. Yeah, that strikes me as a really dumb move. And the thing is, you can't trust the NCR to deal with a fucking Crimson Caravan, because no matter how much evidence they had, there would be a sizable under-the-table bribe passed to them. Because that's the way that capitalist democracy like America works. Oh. Oh no. Oh my. That's supposed to be human? He's purple!
Hey, you're the one who's been going around
That guy is actually purple. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I knew Raiders like could be a bit bright red, but purple? What are you... I've never seen a... really, purple. Is he supposed to be a black guy, a white guy, an Asian guy? Or is he supposed to be an alien? I don't know. I've never seen anyone who is purple before, ever. At least not in that... You know, I've seen bits of purple on people where you've been punched really hard and got like a black eye.
Stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women...
And I am going to do the most subtle assassination attempt ever, because I don't want this bastard taking all my weapons off me. Always wait a little, just always wait a little while, just to make sure. Then you whip out your big machine gun. No. 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 And no. Why the hell have I only got a light machine gun equipped? Only quick select. Seriously? Really? The key doesn't open this lock. What the crap happened to all my bobby pins? Like, why do I only have the one? Are they really that rare? One thing you don't do is stand right next to that doorway, because you just get destroyed, because there's just so many of them. You can tell I've done this before. I've never even been in here. Nope, better use a RadAway. Really? I don't even have any RadAway.
Murderer.
It's only oh. I thought John Baptiste Cutting was supposed to be like this psychopath. And yet he's a little ran away like a little bitch. And I thought he was supposed to be like this murder-happy psychopath. And the little bastard ran away like a little bitch.
Just trim the Van Graff family tree. I think Freeside will breathe a little easier. Now, on to settle account. Can't wait to see the look on her face when I... Oh, I'm sure. Now that that bitch is in hell, they'll have a shot at her too. So what are we waiting for? Music.
Jean-Baptiste Cutting. I love how it's losing karma after I've just killed all of them. You know, because stealing from the dead, stealing from the dead with no relatives, that's apparently karma loss. Killing them all, that was fine. Going in and murdering them all, that's fine, but taking their stuff when they're dead? Oh no, that's too far. Move the corpse. Is it Z? No, not. Oh, I can never remember what bloody. Cause I just want to steal these grenades. I just want to take all these. Fuck it. Mr. Soren dies anyway. I don't even remember attacking him. You really want to attack me? Shoot him in the crotch, and his arm and leg blow up. The fuck? I fire one shot into his dick, and his arm and leg explodes. I mean, I know I have bloody mess, but that's supposed to make the whole body explode, not just like random bits of it.
It can be bought. It can be founded. Mick and Ralph's.
Itch. Question is, how do I assassinate Malafidly without being seen? I don't want the whole Crimson Caravan to explode on my face, but... because that will make me hated by the NCR, I'm sure of it. Is that what is that a fiend? Hey, fiend! Oh, Fiend's so weak he's dead already. I didn't even have time to get my... I wanted to lure him in so he could kill McLaughlin too. But, yeah, well. Good, she's in the bunks. Now this is the way to kill her. Now, if I... this is going to take a few attempts because pickpocketing's horrendous. Basically, you want to pull up a mine. Basically, shove a mine right up a butt crack. Oh. Oh, she's going to detect me every time. Fine, I'll whack her with a sledgehammer.
And that's it for the Crimson Caravan.
So it's really easy to get rid of her.
Payback's a bitch, ladies. And between Gloria and Alice, that settles the case. Hope they're in hell right now, blinking. Don't have to tell me twice.
What do we need, like, energy weapons? Oh dear. Dog's barking. I think that's... I'm actually out of time. Ugh. You don't normally bark like that until like the one that makes him bark. Light. No, it's so pointless. No, that'll do. I hate picking perks. There we go. Now, just checking my reputation to make sure my NCR rep hasn't suffered. I lied. Good. No one knows that I smashed Lafty's head in with a sledgehammer. And that I'm... I hate when the weapons do that. I'm afraid that's it. I'm out of time. So, savey. Hold F to maintain camera position because New Vegas doesn't snaps back automatically. Save. And New Vegas. That's the end of New Vegas. That's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Good. Bye.